In the previous episode, we parked up for free at Castelo Rodrigo and watched an incredible sunset. This morning, we explored the village before everyone else was awake.
A neat old place, eh?
We'd never even heard of this place before we arrived, so we thought we'd stumbled across a hidden gem. As it turns out, it's actually one of the best preserved medieval villages in Portugal.
Someone snoring through the walls. 1580, this castle was built.
It's 820 metres above sea level, and most of the medieval streets layout is still the same, which is why the lanes are so narrow and winding.
So Mike's got his appropriate footwear on for a hike around a medieval town. It's great getting out and exploring before everyone's up, isn't it? It's so quiet. Except for Mike's flip-flopping.
This church here was founded in the 13th century to help pilgrims find their way to Santiago de Compostela, the Camino.
So it's been a tourist route since 1200 and something.
This here is an old water reservoir, 13 metres deep. I don't know if I want to drink that water. We're heading off today. Hang on a minute. You need to get the power undone.
Yeah.
That was a close one. Mike was all ready to drive off and I noticed the power was still attached. This is why I double check. I do my double check thing. Eventually it was time to hit the road again, continuing our mission to avoid Portugal's motorways. We had no idea where those back roads were going to take us. And as usual, things got a little hairy. Motorway just down there, big trucks. But I don't want to go on the motorway. At all costs, we avoid we backtrack if we have to go on a motorway. It's for sale. Look at this building here. This side's been done up and this side is for sale. In ruins. I can't quite see it from here. How cool is that? Do you want to do a upper? That's what it could look like if you had some vision. There you go. You don't even have to have vision. It's done for you. It's already vision for you. It's quite cool, isn't it? How it's like half and half. See all the tiles on the buildings up there? It's quite cool. I've seen that quite a bit. They're not just for decoration either. They help protect the buildings from the weather and reflect some of the summer heat. And we're just coming up to the motorway now. We're going to go over it and I'm going to get a photo and show you how nasty it looks and how many trucks and cars and stuff are on it.
Two cars.
Busy motorway, 2 cars on it, but still, we're not on there. So apparently Bertie sped up at the side of the motorway. Oh, I tried to blame Mike, I just assumed it's Mike, but he insists it was Bertie. So I wonder if Bertie actually wants to go on the motorway. I asked him, I says, you don't want to go on the motorway, do you, Bertie? And he goes, oh, it'd be a lot easier. So maybe Bertie does want to go on the motorway. Either that or I'm going insane. Oh, another narrow town to navigate through. So we're heading down another one of these snow-numbered roads. Just wondering what's going to happen. At the moment there's a middle line. Not sure how long it's going to last. I think we're going up into the mountains. It's quite a squeaky looking road. See how far we've come up already. It's freaky. Looks like we've stumbled upon a tourist attraction. I feel like we're in the middle of nowhere. Gonna have a look anyway what it is. Looks like this walk all the way down there. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like you might have to pay. I don't know.
Judging by the amount of people here, they know what they're here for. It's a walk, 12-kilometre walk, which would have been cool to do if had we knew about it. We could have got here a lot earlier. I accidentally stumbled across the Mondego Walkways. It's a 12-kilometre walk through the Mondego Valley with suspension bridges and waterfalls. But in this heat, we weren't keen on doing it. We really are the worst tourists. I've been saying I want to find a nice walk to do. We found one, but it's the heat of the day. It's in full sun and I'm making up every possible excuse I can. What did you say? 36 degrees out
36.
there? 36 degrees, yeah, nah.
I don't know what it was coming into that town, but I just had a weird feeling. I didn't like it. And I think it was just all the mountains surrounding me because I'm claustrophobic. It sounds crazy because you can see the sky, but just that feeling of all the mountains surrounding me just gave me a creepy feeling. Didn't like it, so we're getting out. Jeez, I think I've nailed it for the squiggliest road so far. Look at this. Whoa, this road is freaky. At least it's a bit wider than the one we did the other day.
Then we somehow turned onto a gravel road. At first we thought it might just be a short detour.
Mike's got dust up his nose because we've found the gravel roads in Portugal. I don't know, it says to go this way. I don't know. So we were heading down a perfectly good tar-sealed road, but then it said the 232 was this way. I thought, well, that's probably a mainer road. And Mike goes, but it's gravel. I says, yeah, but maybe it's just gravel for a little bit.
3 kilometres later, we're still bumping along.
Yeah, we might have to turn back yet. We're back on the tar-seal now. We're hoping that was just a bit of a glitch with maybe a slip or something and it was a temporary road.
And then we came across all these boulders which looked like they were about to tumble onto the road in front of us.
Gotta say, this trip's been a bit of an adventure so far, taking these back roads. And the thing is, you just feel like you're in the middle of nowhere and there's something up ahead. I don't know whether it's a restaurant or whether it's a bar. Great place to stop and have a drink and continue driving, isn't it? This is incredible through here, just these fields of rocks. That one's just balanced. Let's pull over here and have a look. Oh, some of them even look like headstones, they're flat. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like it. And that place I was talking about, it is a bar. And there's like a little tourist place. Wow, what a drive through here. Oh, we are on top of the world. There is no doubt. Far out. Look. It's 8 o'clock. We're still looking for somewhere to stay. We've seen a couple of places, but we just didn't like them. I think we're just being spoiled. And it seems like we're heading straight into the sun, heading west. We want to go try and pick up a rail trail so we can do some cycling. So that's kind of the plan. So we've only got an hour of daylight left to find somewhere. Poor old Mikey's had a busy day driving today up these mountain passes and up these steep gravel roads.
Easy day.
It wouldn't be a Mike and Joe road trip if we didn't have at least one night hunting for a camping spot. Thing is, last year it was great when we were in the Arctic because we had all night to look for a spot because the sun never set, but we like to be somewhere before dark. There have been a couple of moments in America where we've had to look for somewhere in the dark, and it turned out like the view the next morning was incredible.
We eventually found a place in a small town. It wasn't perfect, but after a long day on the road, it would do. But what happened next had us doubting our choice.
So we found a spot to sleep for the night.
Nice quiet spot.
Nice quiet spot in a town. And we're just dropping off to sleep. So we get an early night, 10 o'clock.
We were awoken by a loud bang.
The van.
It started off with a zon.
And I googled it. Yeah, and day 10th of June, it's a festive day in Portugal and there's people dancing in the streets. So we're going to go have a look. And our lunchtime spot today. Can't always be a perfect lunch spot. Been a bit of a quiet morning. We just went down to the library to get a video uploaded. So we're heading to a little town called Tondela. It's on a cycle trail we'd like to do. I think it's going to be far too hot today at 34 degrees, but we'll see what it's like when we get there. Anyway, come along, it'll be fun. And we're taking the back roads as normal. We've just stopped to have a look at something. I'm not sure what something is, but I'll go and have a look. You're not going to have a look? It just looks like some stones, but it might have some significance. I'll Google it and let you know.
It wasn't just a pile of stones. It turned out to be a 6,000-year-old Neolithic burial chamber. In Portugal, they're known as orcas.
So we went to the town of Tondela to do the cycle trail I wanted to do, but it's just so freaking hot. It's like mid-30s. Going to another place where we might be able to pick it up just to get a bit of relief from the air conditioning in the car.
It was a very narrow drive down to the start of the cycle trail. We were just going down to check it out with plans to cycle it in the morning when it was a bit cooler. But when we got there, we thought, well, we're here, we might as well just go for it.
So we just found this little spot to park, take our bikes for a ride.
I'm not sure what we were thinking in this heat.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet.
So it's a 40-kilometre rail trail, 50-kilometre maybe, but we're only going to do some of it. It's hot, it's like mid-30s. I don't even know what we're doing out here, we're crazy. This is what we're doing. The Deo Eco Pista follows the Deo River. Here's one of the train stops. Look at that.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Oh no, there's something blocking our path. What are we going to do? Let's see what Mike does. Looks like he's got his underpants on, but they are actually his shorts. He's just working on his all-over tan.
By the time we'd finished our ride, we were both heat-stressed and exhausted, and we had to navigate this narrow village on the way back. We found a place to park for the night in a small village, and we sweltered in the heat. Portugal is getting hotter, and that was only the start. Join us in the next episode, where it gets unbearably hot. But that wasn't our biggest problem.
The police have just turned up.